am going to dare Vienne to tell a story based on something I came up with. Hi, I'm Joe.
Hi, I'm Vienne.
And welcome to our Story Game podcast, where we're going to make up a story on the spot using 5 sentences.
Once upon a time, every day, till one day, because of that, feel fun.
And that makes a complete story, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. The Story Game with Joe and Vienne. And today we're going to do something a little bit different. We're still going to do our 5 sentences, but I am going to dare Vienne to tell a story based on something I came up with. So she has to start with she doesn't know what it is yet. I dare you to tell a story about the color blue if the color blue is a person.
Okay.
All right, so once upon a time.
Once upon a time, there was a little girl who went to Target. She went to Bathurst.
She went to Bathurst?
Until one day...
She went every day to Bathurst?
No. Until one day, she went to Bathurst and she...
Remember, you have to tell a story about the color blue.
She met a person that name was Blue.
Okay.
And they became friends. Blue's favorite color was blue.
Oh, that's a shocker.
And the girl's her favorite color was blue.
Oh, is that why they became friends? Because they both like the same color?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
And her name was Lydia.
Lydia. Okay, so Lydia and Blue are friends. Now we need some conflict.
And
so that was great until what happened?
Until one of them had to go to Target, one had to do groceries. Then they saw each other together, like they were walking.
Okay, remember, it's a podcast. They can't see what you're doing. You have to describe it.
So it was like...
Okay, that's still just making noises. They can't see what you're doing.
So, Blue went this way. And
Which way?
This way.
Yeah, but they can't see where you're pointing. Yeah, the video can see, but they can't see. Is that left or right?
I do not know.
Yes, you do. Which hand do you write with? Which hand do you write with? Pretend you're writing. So what side's that?
Left.
Right.
And
correct.
I had to go right, and then they bumped into each other.
Oh no! And then what happened?
Then because they were done at Target, and she was done at
the grocery store.
Yep. And then they lived happily ever after. The end.
Okay. I gotta say, not your best story. You know why I'm gonna say that? Because there was not a lot of conflict. A story needs conflict.
I don't know what that is.
Conflict? What's conflict? That's a good question. Conflict is when there's trouble and there's a problem you gotta solve.
And also, they bumped into each other and one broke her leg.
Oh no! See, that's a problem. So what did they do? Who broke their leg? Did Blue or Lydia break their leg?
Lydia.
Lydia broke her leg. So what did Blue do when Lydia broke her leg?
She went to the hospital.
How did she get to the hospital?
The Blue drove the car.
Blue can drive?
Yeah.
Yeah? What kind of car does Blue have?
A Commodore.
A Commodore? A blue one?
No.
No, shocker! Blue doesn't have a blue Commodore.
Blue and silver.
Oh.
And black and white.
Okay. Now, when they got to the hospital, what did Blue do then? How did Blue get Lydia to the car if she's got a broken leg?
I'll show you.
No, you can't show. You have to tell. It's a podcast. You have to tell.
I actually did break my leg. No, I didn't.
No, you did. Okay. So what did she do? Describe it with words. Use your words.
I don't want to. So,
Can't do it with your fingers.
She hopped.
She hopped. Who hopped?
Why do I never know anything?
Well, you have to assume that your reader doesn't know anything. You have to tell them.
She used crutches.
Where did she get the crutches?
She had this. Blue had spare crutches.
Why
in
did
the
Blue
car.
have spare crutches in the car?
Because she once broke her leg.
Oh, see, backstory. Like it. Good job. All right, so she would have known how much it hurt.
The end.
Well, they're at the hospital, but then what?
Oh man. She had to have a cast, and then happily they lived. Sadly, happily ever after. And I have to dare her second.
You're gonna dare me too?
Yes.
Oh! Tune in next week to find out how Vienne dares me. And join the Writing Club on Facebook. Share your stories and learn more about conflict. See you then. Thank you for joining us this week on The Story Game. And it is so easy to tell a story. You just use the 5 sentences. Start with once upon a time, every day, until, because of that, and then finally. And you saw in this story how Vienne went back and forth between the until, because of that, until, because of that. And that made the story longer than 5 sentences. And that is totally fine. You just need to have that wrap up at the end. So share your stories, guys, on social media. Tag us at Every Story My Story, or me personally at Joan McClelland Phillips on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. And as always, can't wait to see your stories, guys. You can read this story on the blog. Link in the comments below. Thanks, guys.